everyone, I would love to encourage you to be obedient and share the gospel. I was reading in 1 Corinthians 9 today, and it was talking about how Paul was describing himself as he wasn't just sharing the gospel voluntarily. He felt compelled to share the gospel, like a stewardship had been entrusted to him. And God actually had entrusted Paul with a stewardship to share the gospel, the manifested grace of God given through the Son of God and by the Spirit of God towards Paul's life had entrusted Paul with grace to actually share the gospel. Like, nothing in the Christian life actually originates from ourselves. It's all from Jesus. Jesus actually has called us and given us His Spirit, which is His grace to live His life. And part of that is an actual boldness and like a grace to actually share the gospel so that people who are far away from God, forever separated from Jesus, can be brought and reconciled back to Him. Just yesterday, I was out and was talking and was able to pray and share a little bit about Jesus with a couple people. And as I was talking to this one man, I actually felt in my shoulder pain, because I never have pain in my shoulder. And I knew it wasn't me, it wasn't my pain, it was actually for this other man. And I asked him if he had pain matching that description, and he did. And so I was able to pray for him, and like God started just to do a cool thing in his life, and was able to plant a seed of the truth and the reality that Jesus isn't just an idea, it's not just a theory, He's actually real and alive. And so I've experienced this over and over, that when we act obediently, God adds grace and power to our lives to actually do what He's commanded us to do. When we are obedient to the commands of Jesus to actually go and make a new disciple, to share the gospel, God adds power to it because of grace given through His Son and by His Spirit. So you don't share the gospel apart from Him. You're actually partnered with God to do His work His way. So I want to encourage you to be obedient, and in so doing, God will move through your life because you're acting according to what Scripture has told you to do.